Hey there, tankers. Seattle Forge here, and we are taking a look at my pal Zed, full name Zehodor of the Essex clan, playing in his E75. And Zed is easily the best player in our clan. Might not be better than any of the players in your clan, but fuck you. He's the best player in our clan, and I love playing with the guy. So Zed is very, 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 very good, in particular at heavy tanks. And the best game I ever had in my Tiger 2 was when he unfortunately got his jimmies wrestled by a bunch of mediums and was taken out of a game. And he coached me over my shoulder on angling my armor, and which was immensely helpful because apparently I'm rubbish. And I am rubbish. So Zed is on Hell Haloof in a 62% game. His friend of the Conqueror isn't a bad player. Their top tank, the M103, not a very good player, but in a very dangerous tank. T10, not a bad player. Most of the tanks in this game are going to be tier 8. Zed's E75 is not fully upgraded. I know he doesn't have the top gun, and I'm trying to remember if he has the top engine or not. So he comes around this corner here and he sees a few of the mediums and he decides to just brave it. And that could possibly have been a mistake, and he doesn't make the shot there, and he takes three penetrations, 4 hits but 3 penetrations from mediums as he crosses that gap. That's horrible. A horrible result. Setting him up to possibly be wrecked by the 2 tier 9s here at the corner. But Zed puts one into the enemy, ricochets the T10 and the M103, angling his armor expertly. The E75 is a very strong machine, especially the hull, if you're able to angle that armor. The turret I have a lot of trouble with. Zed doesn't seem to have my problems. But he's going to work this M103. Can't believe that didn't penetrate. Alright. So Zed is working this corner, gets a T-34, an M103, and there's a T-10 back there. He is tracked by the T-34 shooting APCR, but takes no damage. And he's quite cautious about this M103, but puts another one into the T-34. I actually downgraded my gun on the E75 to this, is it 10.5 centimeter gun? I actually preferred it. The penetration's really good. The rate of fire is better. The alpha's a little smaller, but the rate of fire is just better, and I think I need that because I'm old and crap and don't make all my shots. So having more shots with good penetration is really great. All right, you can see that Zed is angling well and taking advantage of these guys when they dare to show themselves. And the M103, well, bounces another one. That's a tough break. His ally goes down. Another one into the belly of the M103. It's 4-2 against the good guys here. And Zed's working this corner for all it's worth. And he puts a bad one on the cheek of the M103. Bad angle, easy deflection. But, you know, he's got another shot coming. And he puts the M103 away by shooting him in the belly. And now he's got this T-34 to work on. And that won't be too hard for this gun. I like the battle results mod I have here that shows a high caliber here, but you really can't count on the high caliber still being a high caliber at the end of the game. You really need to play it out. I know a lot of people have asked about that mod, and I like it quite a lot myself. Particularly fire for effect, you know when you've made your damage, Top Gun, blah 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 blah, if you don't want to keep looking at the scoreboard. T10 here is all in. All in. And he does have the top gun, but he's taking a battering from the front here. And Zed's keeping himself pretty well angled, and the T-10 seems to be looking behind Zed for targets. Zed puts another one in. This T-10's on his last legs, and he's firing at close range, and he's able to put one into the wheel well and finish him off. He did have a couple of awkward shots where he shot at the opposite plate. You know, he had the right side of the T-10 where it was flat and shot at the left plate of the T-10, but manages to angle his own armor so that he survives. This Tiger P took one on the move from Zed and then takes another one. And then the Tiger P kind of gets his angles together, doesn't look directly at Zed, and it worked. That's annoying. Zed's up to 4 kills here. He's got help from his team. It's now 9-8 for the good guys. Tiger P is on his last legs. T-28 prototype coming up. Puts a shot, bouncing it off the front of Zed's tank. Tiger P is down. Zed puts one on the cheeks of the T-28 prototype. Well done. This Mutz is looking for a way out to get a shot in here, and Zed puts the finishing touch on the T-28 prototype. Now, 11-8, time to clean up some stragglers. Zed's down to about 1/5 of his health. And we see that we got this tank here in the middle of the map. And earlier we actually saw T-29 down in that location as well, and obviously he died. That was a huge mistake. Their mediums did try to take some side flanking shots, and that was working alright for a little while. But this team gets its shit together and starts to work together and taking out targets. It's now 13-9. And Zed is 1 away from the Top Gun with only 2 targets remaining. The artillery and the premium Tier 7 German tank, the new VK-4503, being piloted by an absolute potato, who apparently has a wallet, who's able to pay for overpriced premium tanks. This thing is a good tank, but it's overpriced at the moment for what it is, a Tier 7 heavy tank. And he puts one into the VK. And the VK, being a potato, backs up to get another shot. And somehow, Zed doesn't do much there. One of his teammates puts one in, and there's only a few hit points left on that VK. And Zed is able to put it away. And that's how you get your Top Gun. That is how you print your ace badge. That is how you get high caliber. That is how you get steel wall. And we wait for Zed's team to put away the very reluctant artillery. I think it's an M12. I can't see when I'm in my video editor the names of the tanks, which is a disadvantage. Just why I miss Shadowplay being able to pick up my audio. I'll get that fixed as soon as possible. But this is a hell of a result for Zed. Proud to have him in the clan. Love watching his replays. Get some camo on your tank. Jesus.